つになれる。そしてスパイスパイ声上げて歌い続けて、きっと心躍り出す。また通じ合える。いつかまた涙流す時が来たら、いつも思い出せるようにこの歌を刻もう。もっとスパイスパイ顔を上げて笑ってみせて、きっと心軽くなる。また歩き出せる。いつかまたここで会える。その時までもっと輝けるように今胸に誓ってる。この歌を歌おう。ララララララララララララ
何お前ガン飛ばしとんじゃ。こらいてこますぞガキが。おい
ヒップドロップ。
S サイズの服頼んだのに XL 着よったで、ほんましばくぞマジで。
ファーファーみんな豪邸や。
こんなところに気の失っているタオルがある。応急処置をしないと。心臓マッサージ、心臓マッサージと。はイライラしてるし酒でも飲むか。やっぱわしはこっちの方が好きなんですわ。おっきいやつの3分の1の量で同じアルコール度数を摂取できんねや。ちっちゃいから隠すこともできんねん。お前らこれ飲んでみな。
飛ぶぞ。
泥酔しましたわ。3倍頑張るファーファーみんな買ってや。今やったらぴったり計量カップついてんで。日本リーバー。
「 日本のスマホ代は安すぎるって思うよね。高すぎるの事実。 82.9% もの人が下げてほしいと思ってるって思うよね。下げてほしいと思ってないの。そこで楽天モバイルアンリミット 2980.07 月0円になるの。
なんとただ
って思うよね。そんな常識ひっくり返すって思うよね。ひっくり返さないの。月980万9999円。高すぎるって思うよね。
あれは嘘だ。
月2980円。安っ。しかも全国どこでもデータと通話使い放題って思うよね。ないの。なんと最初の1年間は無料って思うよね。月2980円。申し込みめんどくさそう。ところがどっこい、楽天モバイルならスマホで簡単申し込み楽ちんって思うよね。スマホで簡単申し込みでないの。しかも自宅に届かないの。どうせ複雑な条件あんでしょって思うよね。ないのって思うよね。複雑な条件あるの。めんどくさすぎるの。なのにいつ辞めても解約料なし。すごいって思うよね。解約料2980円。もちろんあのポイントも貯まるって思うよね。たまらないの。
イベントシーズンだね。
ですね。でも物販ならなり大変なんですよ。スマホの充電がやばかったり、手荷物がすごいことになったり。
あなたもしかしてブッシュロードカード持ってないんですね。
ブッシュロードカード？
ブッシュロードカードがあれば物販の優先案内、チケットの先行申し込みが可能なんです。他にも特典がいっぱい。
あなたの財布の切り札。
選べるカードデザイン、ブッシュロードカード。
All right. Hello, everybody. Yes, Bushi Road is not sponsoring the stream, but I wish it were. Ever since DigiCarrot, the new DigiCarrot, whatever, it came out, and they put those at the end of their. If you watched it on the official DigiCarrot YouTube channel, it was they put those ads at the end, and it just has infected my mind ever since. Anyway, welcome back. Let's get started. Got lots to cover today. Hopefully my audio is okay and is like decently balanced with everything else. I tried a little bit to make sure it was good, but otherwise. For Black Gamma Gamma Gang stuff for Digicommunication. You know, Digicommunication it's on my potential lists of games to make videos about. It's just a matter of I don't have much time to do it. Anyway. Alright. Well, we've got plenty to do. Let's get started. So for those who did not catch the last one, we played through the beginning of the game all the way up to the end of the Konata route. And now we're going to just play more of it, probably at least complete one of the other two routes, either that being Yuki or Tsukasa. And yeah, we'll just chat and just enjoy the game. And I'll just talk over it and see whatever I have to say about it. Anyway, so yes, the file's name was Goomba. Just what we ended up coming up with. So of course, if you start the game after having beaten it the first time, you'll get this new intro, because we're actually starting the beginning of episode 2. He didn't watch the Super Mario Super Show? Yeah, he did not. We really screwed up this time. So one thing I like about these is that both these and the mini scenarios, they took the time or they give us an opportunity to like see the inner monologues of other characters. I kind of wish they had done some more with that, instead of just having only protagonists the whole time. But what are you gonna do, right? It's kind of cool though. Tsukasa was taking her sweet time eating breakfast this morning. Without thinking, I matched her pace. Kind of jealous of Konata. She's not all that physically active and eats whatever she wants. But the brat never puts on any weight! Her figure hasn't changed one bit since she started high school.
何か言った？なんでもない。今日の世界史のこと。ブルータス、お前もか。あれ、それ習ったの結構前だよ。復習よ、復習。それより早く走らないと。お姉ちゃん、髪踏んでるよ。髪？何これ、ゴミ？マナーが悪いわね。
Not sure if they're a status symbol, TBH. Well, yeah, I guess so. No comment, no comment. There's no trash can around here. Still, we can't just leave it. Not me, Salzburg, SMH. Ah, Meatball, good to see you. We can't get there yet. Episode 3, I promise we'll do me Salzburg first in the stream.
騎士団？宿命？中力？魂の双子？
Yeah. It's just the words on the screen.
なんなのこれ。ゲームとか漫画のチラシ？そんな立派なものじゃないわね。手紙か何かのメモ書きみたい。手紙だったんだ。何を伝えたいのかな。はじめの騎士団っていう言葉はどういう意味？
So if you can believe it, or if you can't, whatever. These were actually some of the most difficult CGs to edit, if you can believe that. For whatever reason, right? So you might notice that the color quality kind of sucks on these ones, unfortunately. What ended up happening for these was all the images in the game have to be 256 colors, right? And so anytime we edit the images, we have to keep that in mind. But for some reason, try as we might, it was very hard to edit this image and still keep it 256 colors without it looking bad. So this was the best we could do. I don't know why. The original image has like a little gradient on the thought bubble too. We had to get rid of that to reduce. Just try our best. It was a rough one.
なんだろう、追っかけみたいな人？宿命は？
Yes, everything in this game is 256 colors. Yeah, the so good in the Hostards also was difficult, but that was because we had to recreate the whole image from scratch. Because that original image, is, if you know, is like just Japanese text that like says stuff and it's kind of stylized. So, yes, that was also a difficult one.
そのままの意味で運命ってことなんじゃない？
Yeah, it looks okay, right? It could have looked better. If you compare it with the original image, it's a little color reduced, but it's what it is.
すごく重要なことを伝えたいのかな。その次の中力ってなんだろう。わかんないけど、不思議な力とかそんなものだと思うわよ。ああ、そっか。じゃあ魂の双子は？相性がいい？追っかけの人が運命で不思議な力だから相性がいい？
Obsessive fans have good chemistry because of the mysterious powers fate has given them. I think that's in the original. I don't remember what I had her say for this, but I think that's closer if you know what this is trying to actually lead into.
わけわかんないわね。ひょっとしてこれって誰かの書いたラブレターじゃないかな。ラブレターか。
Interesting. I can't completely rule that out, but
ごめんつかさ、やっぱ今のなし。っていうかこんなラブレターは嫌すぎる。そうなの？難しいね。ところでお姉ちゃん、これどんな人が描いたんだろう？作家さんとかかな？いやー、それはないんじゃない？ざっと目を通した限りでは、はっきり言って私でも添削できるくらい文章力が低いしね。ラブレターじゃなくて作家さんが書いたものでもなくて、あ、もしかしてこれスパイの暗号とか？は？ほら、縦とか横とか斜めとか、あと動物の名前を抜いて読むとか。
We're gonna be late for school, Suka. Yes, we are gonna be late. We're just standing around. Tsukasa, you got quite the imagination. It's astounding. Not even an elementary school student would think of that.
それとも呪文とか魔法陣とか？手をパーンってやると門が開いて通行料を取られたりとかするあれ。
Not sure why she says the entry toll part, but that is what she says. So.
どれ？
Why don't they just take the note with them to school so they won't be late? I don't know. They just feel like standing around.
とにかく謎だらけだよ。楽しいね、お姉ちゃん。
For me, it's exhausting. Why do I have to expend so much brain power on something like this? It's all this letter's fault. Or rather, the idiot who wrote this is to blame. That reminds me of something Konata told me. The kinds of kids who'd write this sort of thing are called shunibyo or something like that.
バカと手紙と中二病か。なんかラノベにありそうなタイトルだよね。
So here's an interesting little piece of trivia about this. Let's see, about this dialogue. So originally in the Japanese, she says something like "baka to te tegami," as in like stupid, like idiot in letters, right, or something. What did she say actually?
バカと手紙と中二病。
Yeah, she's like "baka to tegami to," which is a real stretch because she's like, so you have like the baka to and then the te of tegami. They were like, oh, you know, we're referencing baka to test, right? Because Kagami voices a character in Baka and Test. Terrible reference, honestly. Doesn't work in English, horrible in Japanese, honestly. Very weird reference. So this is instead a reference to the anime Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions, which did have a light novel. Yeah, it's a pun, but it's very missing, right? So instead it became a Chunibyo reference. Incidentally also Kyoto anime Chunibyo, so which also had a light novel, so it worked out.
だね。多分男の子が人気になると思うよ。こうだった。いつの間に。コナちゃんおはよう。ねえねえ見て。暗号で魔法陣だよ。これここに落ちてたの。どれどれ。何よ今のリアクション。ああるね。こういう時期っていうかさ。スパイにも時期があるの？それとも魔法？病気、不治の病。けどほっといたら治る。稀にずっと引きずるけど。やっぱりそれ前に言ってた中二病？そうだね。なんていうか重症患者？よくわかるわね。だってこれそういう単語が書いてあるもん。多分同人誌かなんかのネタ帳だよ。ネタ帳って芸人さんが作るネタ帳のこと？まあ似たような感じ。ただこっちの方は人に見られるとやばいけど。 だよね。いろいろと疑われるわね。
I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure if there was any evidence of that, but yeah, Konata definitely sounds like the type to have a chuny phase.
疑われるね。てか終わるね。それにしてもカガミンや。これ見て中二病ってわかるようになったんだね。立派なオタの仲間入りだよ。違うわよ。私のは趣味じゃないし、ただの知識だし。はいはい、みんなそう言うんだよね。自分は違うオタじゃないってさ。でも本当にオタじゃない人は何も否定しません。こんな反応します。
The one that gives 4 main Lucky Star girls guns. I'm not familiar with that particular one. I know there's like a couple of RPG Maker games that you can't find anymore. There's of course the Lucky Star fighting game dojins, and a couple others. But I was not familiar with the gun one. I probably have seen it in passing.
魔法人って言ったから、今日から司は暗号オタだ。
Yeah, there is the Left 4 Dead mod. That's true.
そうなの？お姉ちゃん、私オタだって。暗号なんだって。それでいいの？何かダメなのかな？もういい。考えるのやめた。っていうか、他人は他人、私は私。それで OK。 そういう逃げ道もあるね。ほっとけ。それよりその紙、誰が書いたかわかる？わかるわけないよ。中二病患者なんてどこにでもいるんだし。
Vice the Determined to he uploaded a video of the gun game. So I'm familiar with the fighting his coverage of the fighting games. But I'll have to check that out.
ここにでもいるのか。まあそういうわけでこの紙は破って捨てないと。どうして？せめて警察に届けるとか。
Oh, okay. So gun star, gun Hoshi star. Okay. Yeah, I remember when the Lucky Star fighting games were like lost media for a time. It was kind of fun because there was some efforts that I was kind of a part of to try and buy the game, but of course Vice the Determined beat everybody on the the Yahoo auctions or whatever. I could have I could have almost been part of that, but he beat everybody, so.
自分の闇を見られて楽しい？見なかったことにしてあげるのがオタの情けだよ。なるほどね。
There's definitely people with interests they don't want other. Okay, there's definitely people with interests they don't want others to know about, particularly the stuff put way in the back of bookshelves.
ところでお二人さん。
Of course, Konata facts and logic time.
何？こんな
Why
時間に
are we?
歩いてるって。
I guess they were walking,
二
right?
人とも私みたいに遅刻覚悟？
They were walking. We just didn't see it.
今のよれ？あれ、この紙どうすんの？休み時間にでも学校で捨てる？そうだね、忘れないようにしなきゃ。そんな若気の至りの残骸はほっといていいから。走れ、早く早く早く。お姉ちゃん待ってよ。
Best track, yes. Jumbled Up Blues.
いやー、遅刻を気にして全力疾走する。普段は見れない鏡萌え。
Alright, had to. Oh wait, I forgot I missed that one. Had to let it finish. Alright, Star Wars text time. Once again, I had to edit this. Or rather, had my fiance edit this. It was probably not that hard if you know how to use like After Effects really well, but neither of us had much experience with that. So that Star Wars effect took a decent amount of time to get right. Normally my videos are edited with Shotcut, and you cannot do good Star Wars text with Shotcut. It's not designed for that. In 2008 war was beginning. I mean, it starts like with like, it is far in the... How random text makes more sense than the Rise of Skywalker. Well, I can't really comment on that, but all I know about Rise of Skywalker is I saw its adaptation in the Lego Star Wars game, and that didn't make a whole lot of sense. So, all I can say is that. Shoot! This is horrible! I'm gonna be so late! Running at extreme speed, turning this way and that, I glance at my watch. You're kidding, time's going by so fast! How could 5 minutes have passed already? Stop! Please, stop! If time actually were to stop, how long would I need? But it's impossible anyway. I need a robot cat from the future to do that. Even still, they changed his voice! If it still was that lady who's good at Breakout, then I wouldn't have been late! Disney's gotta cancel the stream for that. Oh shoot. So this is a reference to Doraemon. His Japanese voice actress, not the original one if you're like going way back to the original one from like the 1970s or whatever, that's like Lost Media or whatever. But you're talking about like the first major Doraemon that like people know. The voice actress for Doraemon was known for being very good at Breakout. So that's what that's referencing. And then they later changed her voice to somebody else, and I guess people didn't really like it. And that voice change happened around the time this game came out, so... Hello, Spider-Man. OMG, Spider-Man is joining the stream. What the? Huh? So this was also another one that was quite difficult to change. Because if you know, the original one has like Japanese kanji characters written on that pillar, right? But I believe that it was really just a good amount of I think content awareness tool in Photoshop that helped with this one. I get it, that was wrong of me to say. Shifting blame onto others. Yes, don't blame Doraemon's voice actress change for your problems. Very bizarre thing to do. But I just need 5 minutes. I beg of you, at least give me that much time. God, is that you? Help me out here. Huh? Nothing's happening. Yeah, of course that wasn't gonna work. Just another loss of time. Run! That's all I can do. I have to at least make it in time for first period. While shouting such things, I once again turned the corner at high speed. Then another, and another, and... Hold on, something's not right here. I feel like things should be playing out differently. Actually, things should have been different from the start. Didn't I crash into someone, or someone helped me, or I helped someone? I did meet someone, right? Yeah, I did, I think. I met someone, did something, and then... So we actually have Bunny Mice Serial 7 in chat. She's the one who did most of the CG editing. So yeah, on most of the images I could just eyedropper tool to get the color and brush over it. essentially, or use healing brush to sort of fill in the spots. But this one I had to use the magic tool. YouTube has the answers for everything, yes. YouTube tutorials to the rescue. So, maybe things haven't changed? I crashed into someone, or someone helped me, or I helped someone. Something's not right here. This shouldn't be my first time this should be my first time experiencing this. Yet I know these things. This is all so strange, like, the fireworks, they're gone. Yeah, there was a big flash, then BAM! And just like that, this is the new now. For the time being. Voice sounded familiar? Well, yeah. So I kind of like how it ties into what Yamato was talking about before, where she's like, you know, you are of the now, right? And the now is what flows into the before sort of stuff. So he kind of like is aware that there's this the new now as a time loop stuff, right? So. Sorry, Meatball, but I didn't see your message until after Misao appeared. Oh, she was there. She was there for a second. I didn't pause. Oh well. So yeah, the cutscenes, you can actually just replace them with literally whatever you want, because they're just PSP videos, so you could do that. And I actually had some interesting ideas, like, oh, what if I changed some of the videos to just like stupid things, which I did sort of, but none of it made it into the patch, so. Huh? I'm hearing voices?
いきなりごちんやで。ほんまたまらんわ。
Someone speaking in Kansai dialect? It's like I understand, but also not.
災難でしたね。でも怪我は大したことないですよ。ですよね。ぶつかったのが自動車だったら救急車か霊柩車の中でしたよ。
I remember. Right as I turned around the street corner, BAM! Oh wait, oh shoot.
あ、気づいたようだぞ。
You could replace the intro with the Frosties ad that has the "They're Gonna Taste Great" song. Huh? Where am I?
両王学園の保健室よ。頭は痛むかしら。
So right, this is when we actually properly meet Huyuki, which is interesting because she was in the Konata's like eroge game that we borrowed. Yet he somehow recognized her, right? It was kind of bizarre. No? How do you know my name?
生徒手帳や。財布の中に入れといたやろ。
From what I've seen of the anime, I honestly think its art style looks inferior to this game. I actually do agree. That's probably a controversial opinion, but I do think that it looks nicer drawn this way.
所持品を検査したの。規則だからごめんね。
Huh? A police officer? Am I...
その前に言うことがあるやろ。うちの額をよう見。
Are you saying you had to be remodeled or something?
は？ なんやそれ。
Well, you had an almost fatal accident, so you were remodeled in order to survive. Croy's sense has been damaged too much. Talk to me instead. Yeah, that's part 104. I had to look that up after you mentioned that. I was like, yes, that's a great line.
仮面ティーチャー黒井七子は改造人間である。
So this is Kamen Rider reference. This is basically directly taken from like the opening narration of that show, just edited. And they use the terminology remodeled, which is why I chose to use that terminology too, even though it's kind of weird. Maybe people wouldn't understand what remodeled means, but
彼女を改造したオッカーは日本の制服を企む結婚の見合い業者である。仮面ティーチャーは独身者の自由のためにオッカーと戦うのだ。
something like that. Is Croy the only one with quote-unquote Kansai dialect? I think in this game, yes. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of other characters there. Yeah, I guess so.
なかなかユニークな意見だ。君、名前を覚えておくと。
I mean, you have Hiyori who kind of does like that "s" thing. Like Hiyori kind of talks in a way that's a little kind of dialectic, but like not too much. But that's not Kansai dialect, whatever she's
で
doing.
も不正解ですよ。死にかかったりはしてませんもの。
Oh, so I'm wrong?
改造ちゃうただの気絶やん。いちびったこと抜かすな。
Alright guys, time to pick. Do we say I'm sorry or officer, arrest her? So we can pick one or two. Alright, seems chat is indecisive, or maybe we're just lagging behind. Arrest! Alright, we should just apologize. Arrest this teacher. You know what? Arrest her. Officer, arrest her, please! She's trying to kill me!
ただそこの犯人、直ちにフリーズ。
なんやと。
ほら、早く壁に手をつく。事件は会議室じゃない保健室で起きてるんだ。意味不明なこと。警官のくせに人が悪い
The
な。
teacher didn't even commit any war crimes. Not yet, ordinarily real. Not yet.
警官だから人が悪いんですよ。いやー、最近刺激がなくて。
やかましい。ええ加減にさらせ。つうか、自分もや。うちにぶつかったことちゃんと謝らんかい。
Do you actually believe the protagonist?
その通り。出会い頭にドカンだよ。
Oh, I forgot to mention this. This is a random thing. If you were confused what this means, like, is it happening in a conference room? I don't really know either. All I know is it's a reference to some police drama that's in Japan. So I don't really know, but that's what you were confused by that line. I see. So that's what happened.
わかったなら、ほら、次のセリフは何や？
You know what's interesting is that I'm sorry. So what has interesting is that she's actually Nanako ends up being like more forgiving of you if you pick this choice compared with you saying I'm so sorry. Oddly enough, if you say she doesn't accept your apology at all, if you say that you're sorry right away.
とにかく具合が悪くなったらすぐに来てくださいね。先生との約束ですよ。
Yes, we'll do. Yes, we'll do.
名前かしら。私は天原冬樹です。 こっちは桜庭ひかる先生。生物の担当だ。よろしくな。
そっからうちが黒いや。自分の担任な。
Huh? You're my teacher?
せや、よろしゅう頼むで。それもすぐにな。
What do you mean?
あかんよれや。説明は後でするさかい。職員室へ来るんやで。
黒井先生、早く行くぞ。すぐにホームルームだ。
わかってるがな。ほな、さいなら。
いってらっしゃい。もう少し休んでく？
No, I'm good. I'm already feeling better.
そう？無理はしないでね。それより私、体調がよろしくないんですか？休んでいかれます？じゃなくて自己紹介、私だけしてないよ。ここに連れてきたのに、警官の職務を全うしたのに。すいません。お名前は？なるみゆいです。警官です。旦那がいます。清高さん、愛してるよ。
Who asked? It's one of my favorite lines. What a savage.
何か言った？
Nothing.
とにかく次からは注意すること。注意1秒、怪我一生。ついでに治療費もかかるよ。
I'll keep that in mind.
なら OK。 いやー、いいことしたら気分いいね。あら、この音は私の携帯電話じゃないし。やば、私だ。ショカラだ。何か事件かも。というわけで失礼します。あらあら、皆さんお忙しいのね。
I should get going too. Amahara Sensei, thanks for Amahara Sensei, thanks for everything. Messed up the
どういた
pitch
しまして。
accent.
お大事にね。
Alright, where is the staff room again? I'm thinking of a secure Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland pause screen that says injuries last a lifetime. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, I think that like the 1 second of carelessness leads to like an lifelong injury is appears to be paused in the multiplayer after dying, but before spawning in the next room. It's very, very interesting. Wait, so then where are my feet taking me? It's not like I know the layout of the school at all. However, my feet kept moving. Somehow I did know where the staff room was. And so that's where I'm headed. It's the wrong way though, isn't it? What am I comparing this to? How do I know I'm going the wrong way? I mindlessly pass through the corridor and look out across the courtyard. Is that... In the corner of the courtyard, there was an old cherry blossom tree. In that same place, there was a girl. She was standing around absent-mindedly underneath that tree. Nagamori-san, what are you doing? I shouldn't bother her. And with that, I look back the other way and start walking away from her. But then I suddenly realize, why do I know that girl's name? I just transferred here today, so how? Shoot, that's the start of class bell. I have to get to the staff room fast. Oh, is that Kuroi-sensei? Taking a closer look, that indeed was the same woman who said she was my homeroom teacher stepping out of the corridor. Kuroi-sensei!
おう、もうええんか？
Oh, Goomba! You know, given that Goomba is also like an Italian, like, what do you call it? Not a nice thing to say, right? It's kind of like a mean thing you can call somebody. Kind of humorous. Yeah, somehow. Sensei, did you take off your bandage?
あのままやとかっこ悪いしな。ちびっと痛むけど気合でカバーや。
Uh-oh, plot twist. Sorry again, I'll be more careful next time.
この方がええで。次ぶつかるんは車かもしれんしな。
You know, there was a lot of temptation to say Truck-kun or something reference Truck-kun in this, but we had to restrain ourselves. Hello, Charles White. Welcome to the stream.
そんなことよりそろそろ行くで。
Maybe if Konaza had said that, I would have made it Truck-kun, but just had to stick with Truck.
いやー、偶然っちゅうのもあるもんや。同じ日に転校生が2人なんて教師人生初めての経験やわ。
Alright, so this is the same as before. The only real difference is this line. Here's this music in a custom music pack for a Sonic fan game. It's very, very interesting. I'm not sure if I've actually seen Lucky Star game stuff used outside of too much, so it's very interesting. This girl, for some reason it feels like this isn't the first time I've met her. Well, duh, you just saw her like a couple of minutes ago.
そういうあなたも
Anyway, this is the same otherwise. So, last time, I believe we did dot dot dot, so we can pick between Bring It On or I'll Do What I Can. Not this one, the previous one. So that's like yeah, okay. I know which song you're talking about. I don't remember its name right now. Alright, so you can pick 1 or 2. We already did 3. What? Alright, well, we'll just eeny meeny it. Okay, we'll do 2. I'll do as much as I can, but I did just transfer here. Is it going to work out? Yeah, bring it. Okay, I think we might be lagging a bit between the. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
心配せんでええって。よくできた委員長がおるから安心や。
Either that or Chad is shy to give their suggestions.
長森もよろしゅうな。っていうか、強制参加やし。
It's probably just lagging behind.
まあ、とにかく今はそんな感じや。なんか困ったことあったらいつでも言うてな、2人とも。
Alright, well, this is the same.
ちゅうわけで。ああ、そうそう。このクラスの委員長はそこの宝や。だから、ちゃんと面倒見たってや。
はい、わかりました。お二人ともよろしくお願いしますね。
So of course you're forced to to have Miyuki in this. Normally you can pick between Konata, Miyuki, and Tsukasa, right? But like, of course, this time around you can only have Miyuki. So it does result in some exclusive dialogue that only exists the first time around, which is kind of bizarre, but it is what it is. Same here.
なんやわからんことがあったら、うちより先に宝に聞いてや。大抵のことはそれで解決するで。
Sure.
じゃ、そろそろ授業始めるで。
And so my first day had a hectic beginning. Okay, that's another one that for some reason you need to press the button twice. After that, time flew by. After the first class ended, I was feeling thirsty, so I went to the vending machines to buy a drink. Classic protagonist behavior. He loves his drinks, and let's see, what should I get? I take out some change and buy a carbonated beverage. I take the opportunity to relax as I drink it. As for my playthrough, I made 3 separate saves of the first choice so I could drop each route on the first playthrough. Yeah, you have to do that, otherwise you can't see it. So there's quite a bit of dialogue that's actually... Okay, so they kind of do intend you to be able to see it later on, because I think it might be for episode 7, it might actually be like the last episode that they let you that they basically give you the original 3 choices again. So, but I think the dialogue might be different for those, so it's kind of... Or, actually, wait a minute. We had the original 3 choices for the beginning of episode 5, if you remember, way back then, like, part whatever it was. But those are slightly different if you go back to see that video, so... Yeah, the only time you can see them, like, as they were originally is if you play the game multiple times, so... With multiple save files. Anyway. Huh? That tree. At that moment, the tree in the courtyard caught my attention again. This cherry blossom tree. Something about it piques my interest. Somehow I remember feeling this way before. Can't really explain why. Perhaps it was a tree like this at my old school? Nah, I must be imagining things. As I talk to myself, I glance at my watch. Looks like break time's about to end. In a hurry, I left the courtyard and headed straight for the classroom. During lunch, the class representative, Miyuki Takara-san, introduced me to her friends.
私は泉こなた。こなたでいいよ。
Okay. I think I tried to get rid of all those quotes. Oh well, I guess that's technically a typo, but it's not really. It's just inconsistent with the other... Never mind. The quotes in Konata is inconsistent with other times that line appears. But it's no big deal.
えらく短いわね。もっと何か話したら？
So this dialogue is mostly the same as, like, if you actually ran into Miyuki originally, but the voice lines are actually different takes. Like, they're not the same voice clips, interestingly enough. And they actually are not considered the same dialogues either. Probably so you can't accidentally skip through them.
よくはないけど、まあいいわ。私は柊鏡、司の双子の姉よ。よろしくね。なんで鏡が自己紹介するの？隣のクラスでしょ。いいじゃん別に。その手間を省いてるだけよ。嘘つき、はぶられるのが怖い鏡萌え。あ、違うわよ。はいはい、そうですね。みゆきさん、次どうぞ。改めまして、宝みゆきです。これからよろしくお願いします。
Same to you as well. I wasn't sure how well transferring here would go, but to have made 4 friends so soon really means a lot.
ねえねえ、誰にフラグ立った？
Huh?
攻略フラグだよ。美少女ゲームとかギャルゲーとかやらないの？待てい。素人さんをいきなり自分ワールドへ引きずり込もうとするな。鏡だってやるじゃん。話題は近い方がいいでしょ。私はあれ系のはやってない。やっと落ちたか。可愛がってやろうではないか。とか言いつつやってるでしょ。だからやってねえよ。そりゃお前だ。
Hey, Tsukasa-san, what does she mean by those games? Those games! Now, of course, this is a pun in Japanese that doesn't carry over, so... he says, like, donnake, as in, like, what kind of game are those games? And she says, dondake, which is, like, it's, like, one of her catch lines, which is kind of like, oh my gosh! So... Didn't translate over, so she confuses it for nose games in this version, so... No, not nose games. What are those games?
それはこんなちゃんじゃないと説明できないというか、その司をいじめないで。
Huh? What makes you think I was? I don't get it. Well, it's not really... The joke is simply just that Tsukasa is intentionally not understanding. Like she's intentionally trying to not address like what those games are, right? Because those games is like erotic games, presumably.
ああもう全部コナタのせい
So
よ
she's just saying those games because it rhymes with those games. So it's just that's the joke. It's not very deep.
そういえば長森さんは
I suppose you could ask to be transferred to Kagami's class so you can meet up with her short-haired friend. There's no guarantee he'll get 3 times. Yes, that's a great line. Alright, well this is where it repeats. Alright, did we say... I forget what we picked. I think... Whatever, we'll just pick random one. Or I guess you guys can pick 1, 2, or 3, which one you want to see. Alright. We'll just do polls. Or... Okay, there we go. Alright, everyone wants to see 3. Obviously, I'm worried about getting enough sleep. It's really rough working while sleep deprived.
本当にそうだよね朝起きれる
I set an alarm clock, so yeah, more or less.
私目覚まし5つ使ってるけど全然起きられないの
5? And you still can't wake up? How?
ほら勝手に止めちゃわない起きるまで絶対に止まらないのってないのかな
Maybe it's just easier to have someone wake you up.
じゃあ私は頼らないでね何度起こしても起きないの知ってるからあとは長森さんにもお願いしたいのですが
Alright, this is also previously seen stuff. I think it's gonna be that way. Yeah, all the way up and through this scene too.
相談したいことがあるのですが
There's something we need your input on.
私にできることっていうか先輩じゃなきゃ無理っす
Wait a minute. This is... yeah. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Don't worry about it. This is also just... there we go. So I think last time we saw... we saw the first one. We saw 1 last time. We're tied. Alright. Well, we're tied, so we'll go with what are they? I'm sorry, what are they? To be honest, I don't really understand what you've been talking about.
これは意外な深夜アニメを見ているからいけると思ったんだけどな所詮私らはマイノリティース日陰に花咲くマンドラゴラスよ
You broke the tiebreaker.
それはそれでやだなメドは現代用語の基礎知識なのにそれは間違い一般人は知らないわよ鏡は私は関係ないでしょうんわり四条 調査だよ。ほらちゃんと答えて。知ってるわよ。あんたからいろいろ吹き込まれたから仕方ないじゃない。でもお姉ちゃんの持ってた小説にメイドさんがいっぱい出てたよ。違う、あれはこなたから借りたの。でも選んだのは鏡だよね。いやー、良い趣味をお持ちで。
So, these guys are acquaintances of yours? Can you introduce them to me? Okay, this is...
そうか、
Okay. I don't know why it's
実は衣装のことなんです。
thinking that I haven't seen these, but I have seen them. We've seen these. You know, this is probably because, okay. It's probably because I think I'm playing on, not the patch ISO, but I'm playing on the ISO I used to record part 125, which is slightly different, so it's like there's some weird effects that are happening because of reasons that are technical that I don't want to get into. Subject, good job. Good job on your first... oh, yeah, this isn't the patch one. Oh my gosh, it has that typo for that. This typo is not in the patch. I can assure you, it is not in the patch. Things will only get busier, but just do the best you can. Okay. I should have... We're not playing on the patch version. We are playing on a slightly different version, so maybe I... Let's see, what do I do? Okay, you know what? We'll think of something. Copium. Oh shoot, it's not copium, Sephi. From Kagami-san, huh? It's nice that she's thinking of me. What should I reply with? After typing and deleting various responses, I decided to just go with thanks. Looks like I have more reason to record the patch version of the scene though. Going to bed, I find myself really looking forward to tomorrow. How nice. Okay, this is the same. Alright, I think... Okay, let's skip through some of this. We're gonna do what is... We're gonna fix this, guys. Alright. My bad. We're gonna take a BRB to fix this issue. Alright. Let's see, let's get something going. My bad. Alright. Alright, we're back. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. No. Okay, hopefully this should be good. We're back.
ザキスタ両方確認完了。
This should be the patched version now. Alright, this should be the version that's in the patch,
連
right?
絡をお願いし
That
ます
it was released, not my weird edited
イ
version.
ベントなんですよ。
Alright. So there we go. It should be good now. Okay, I believe we picked Can I Act Instead before. So if you guys wanted to see something that we haven't seen in the previous stream, you would pick something other than 3, but feel free to pick whichever choice you want. Yuki's name tag was missing again. Oh, was it somewhere? I'll have to take a look at that. Oh, right, that's... Yeah, okay, well, let me take a look at that too. But that's just an issue with the patch. We'll have to deal with that. Alright, it looks like 1 has worked. Has won, I mean, I'm sorry. 1 has won! Okay, let's take a look at that log. Miki's name tag was missing. You're right. That's unfortunate. That's... Wait a minute. Okay. Why is her face there? Okay, that's some weirdness that I don't want to get into right now. I'll help facilitate. Hopefully that'll lighten the load for you, Miki-san. I assure you, if you play the patch
本当に
without weird edits, there's some typos, but it works just fine. I can attest to you that it has been tested. Game ruined. Yuki was the protagonist all along. Not sure how helpful I'll really be. I mean, thank you.
いえいえ、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Now, part of it is also because we just saved on, like, we saved with a save file that was, like, on the weird other edited version. So, it's like, my save file is kind of messed up now. A little bit, because of some weird stuff.
あと
But
は
we should be good.
花森さんとお話しするだけなのですが。でもいないよ。
She disappeared during lunch yesterday, too. Oh wait, this is old dialogue. Alright, last time we did See What Happens. Girl fight time. Alright. 1 is winning. Too bad you can't join Yamato. Oh my gosh. First class turned into a bloodbath. Yeah, we'll pick 1. 1 has won again. Kagami-san, calm down. I know you want to be angry, but that won't solve anything.
わかってるわよ。けど。
Come on, take a deep breath.
なんで？
It'll be good for you. Yes. In and out. How can we chill the frick out? So, feel better now?
っていうか萎えた。なんかもうどうでもよくなったわ。
Well, that's good. Mission accomplished.
うん。ごめんね。それからありがとう。
So yeah, this increases your favorability with Kagami, but it doesn't matter. But it does increase your
は
favorability
ーい、
with
授業
her,
やで
for what it's worth.
はよ席つけ。
It doesn't matter because it resets once she performs for the Fate play. Alright, old dialogue. Okay. Oh, too bad. Sorry, Meatball, we have to skip over Misao. She doesn't have new dialogue. Alright. Oh, okay, I forgot. So this is new, so it's like, huh? What's this? I feel like I remember seeing this before. It's just a gut feeling, but I think I remember seeing this quote-unquote current situation before. Before, in this situation, I feel like we just kept working. So what do we do now? After giving it some thought, I decide we should... So, you can't choose any other choice in this one. Normally picking the other choice would take you further into the game, but in order to not have, there wouldn't be anything translated, and it would probably get you into trouble if you try to mess too much with progressing through the game. So I blocked off the other choice, so we've only got one choice, we can keep working, so that's what we're gonna do. If something did happen, I'm sure she'd tell us. I think we should just keep working.
そっか、そうだよね。
And this is gonna be the same. Okay, we'll give you some Misao lines.
まったくその通り。うちの柊はすごいよな。いや、うちのだから。いやいや、うちんだって。うちのだ。うちんだ。
Alright. Okay, guys, time for the next big choice. We did Konata last time, so which route we're gonna do? Tsukasa or Miyuki? Okay. Looks like Tsukasa has won. So, random nerd, Miss Tsukasa. I'm not sure if everyone here's prepared for how wild the Miyuki route is. That's very true. It got close to winning last time, and I was like, man, if this is the first route people see, oh my gosh. But yes, Tsukasa has won. So we'll do Tsukasa. So random nerd, we have to pick choices now that actually give us the Tsukasa route. So we cannot pick the top option, unfortunately. And I think we picked it last time, so because we had to get the Konata route. So in order to get the Tsukasa route, we have to pick this choice. I don't know much about acting, but I could feel the impact. You made the stage come alive.
そうかな。だったら嬉しいな。よし、もっと練習しよっと。やめた方がいいよ。これ以上練習したら体壊しちゃうよ。
What do you mean?
お姉ちゃん、最近は毎晩遅くまで練習してるの。
Alright, and this is the same stuff. Obligatory. Kagami injured. Oh, okay. You got your 1 second of Misao. No Kaga feet here, thankfully. You'll have to play Ravish Romance for that one. Alright, so to get the Tsukasa route, we have to pick what do you think, Tsukasa-san? Tsukasa-san, what do you think? Would I be a good fit?
確かに大変だと思うけど
Kagami down! Yeah. It's definitely gonna be tough for you, but I'm sure you can do it, Goomba-kun. What makes you so sure?
なんとなくかな。それに絶対に中止にはしたくないの。
I see. Well, all I can do is try. I don't want to betray these friends that have been with me since the beginning. I can't let them down. In that case, there's only one answer I can give, and he, of course, agrees to do it. And then picking OK is actually a Konata positive answer. It raises Konata's favorability, so we must pick. Let's find another way, since that's neutral. Is there really no other way?
あるなら言って。
Couldn't we just pretend to kiss or something?
脚本担当として却下。できる限りリアルにお願いします。どうする？
I guess I have no choice.
その通り。攻略開始は明日からね。
Hey, hold on. Tomorrow? That's way too sudden. And then this is the same. Alright.
キス。
And there we go. Now we're on the Tsukasa route. The next day...
おはようございます。あ、よかった。まだ寝てた。
I heard a voice while I was still half asleep.
コナちゃん遅いな。いつ来るのかな。
No, just Misao instead. Whose voice is this again? It sounds familiar, like I've heard it recently.
早くしないと起きちゃうよ。もう少し寝ててね。
I can't. I'm up now.
あー、嘘。なんで？
I really love this CG. It's just like Tsukasa just so blankly looking at you. It's pretty good. I'm the one who should be saying that. Why on earth are you here?
コナちゃんなの。プラグでイベントで頼まれて。わかる？
That makes no sense at all. Also, what are you doing?
チェックしてるの。寝てたら OK。
If I'm asleep...
もう一回寝て。そっか。
No, get the hell out of here! If someone were to see us like this...
もう見てるよ。
Ah!
あれ？コナちゃんだ。いつ来たの？今さっきだよ。しかし、作戦失敗か。起きちゃったから？違うよ。司に先を越されたから。ドジっ子同級生のモーニングコール。キス仕掛けで大慌てってとこだね。違うよ。キスしてないよ。するのは
You're making some big assumptions here. Look, I'm still not
もういいよ。
two cute girls in your room.
寝坊したのがフラグの分け目か。
The early bird gets the flag.
別にいいよ。選択肢間違えたの私だもん。ギャルゲーにはありがちだよ。リセットできないのが辛いけどさ。
I have no clue what you're saying. No, it's not Tsukasa's fault I woke up.
本当？
It was a little bit before you came in, I think. There was a different voice that woke me up. I don't actually know what he's talking about. I don't know if he's just trying to like make Tsukasa feel better or something, or some voice we were not privy to. I have no clue what he means by this.
そうなんだ。ありがとう。フラグが立ったかな？
On me?
つかさんに攻略してみる？
Wait, what? I'm not trying to.
機械の3時早くしないと遅刻するよ。
Huh? What? It's that time already.
下で待ってるね。準備ゆっくりでいいよ。無理、1分でよろしく。
Phew, that really startled me. Is it gonna be like this until the school festival? Honestly, that sounds really stressful. Being woken up like that was really hard on me too. Though I guess it's kind of nice being woken up by a girl. My classmates waking me up every day. The thought of it makes me really happy.
大丈夫？早くしないと遅刻するよ。
Yeah, I'm coming down right now. But first, a deep breath. All this strange stuff's happening, but I'll just go with the flow. Things will happen as they do. Let's see. Do I have everything? Oh, my wallet's empty. I'll put in enough to buy a drink. Alright, that should be enough. So this only appears if you play the routes after you've gone through the story one time, right? So you don't this doesn't happen if you do the Tsukasa route first, for instance. So you get a little bit of money. I think you get 500 yen, which isn't useful for now, but it's useful in episode 2. Lots of money! Yeah, I remember that video. I stuff my wallet into my pocket and pick up my bag. Alright, let's go! And then this scene is the same. Money acquired. Yes. It is now lunchtime.
もうお腹ペコペコ。体の割にはすぐお腹すくのね。っていうかチョココロネって案外カロリー高いしさ。
We're eating lunch on the roof. Konata-san emailed me that during 4th period.
無駄なダイエット知識きたこれ。また何かやってるの？
Why is she dressed like a shrine maiden despite not actually being one? So that's actually a reference to something in Moe Drill 2, where I believe there's a mini game where you can dress up characters as shrine maidens and do a very similar interactions, like where you can like tap them and like weird stuff. It's kind of bizarre, but we haven't reached that point in Moe Drill 2, so I'm not sure when we will actually, but it's in Moe Drill 2 somewhere. It's a reference to that.
うっさい。いいからご飯食べるわよ。で、また太ると殴るわよ。もう殴ってるって。コナちゃん、早くお弁当。中身痛むよ。ああ、そうだっけ。はいこれ。
What's this? Konata's gonna get the diabetes from all the chocolate. It's true.
よ。
Konata-san, I've only known you for...
まあいいからいいから。
Kagumi punching Konata. Yeah, it does kind of come out of nowhere. It does look amazing though. It's so fancy and tasty looking.
見た目だけじゃないよ。食べてみて。
Alright, here I go. Okay, I can't make chomping noise. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I can't do that loud enough so you can... You don't need to hear me fake chomping noises.
美味しいでしょ。
It's... Alright guys. One of the most difficult CGs to do moment. It's gonna happen. Get yourself ready for the so good moment. So good! The fried egg is so good! This is the fried egg to end all fried eggs! And the deep fried chicken, the color on the outside, the fluffy inside! This is freaking bomb.com tasty! So, this is actually a reference to Guy Fieri, because in the original Japanese, it's a reference to some Hiko Taro, which is like some Japanese entertainer guy. He's like apparently known for some saying that's like the IT revolution of taste or something, and I feel like that's kind of doesn't make a lot of sense to most people. So we changed it out for bomb.com tasty, which I think works a little better. You did an amazing job on this bento, Konata-san. You seriously have my respect.
いやー、そこまで言われると照れるね。照れない照れない。っていうかそのお弁当司が作ったんでしょ。何をおっしゃるやら。これは私のお手製で。
I love that they play like a heartbeat effect right when that happens.
だったらなんであんたのお昼いつも通りのコロネなのよ。それは一人分しか作る時間なくて。おうおう。ならその弁当箱は何？私のだけど。じゃあなんで裏に司の名前が書いてあるの？
Get wrecked.
おかしいと思ったのよね。司が早起きしてお弁当作ってるんだもん。お姉ちゃん、バラしちゃダメだよ。内緒の作戦なんだよ。またイベント失敗か。今のところイベント成功率ゼロだよ。そのままバッドエンドでいいじゃん。っていうか、早くご飯食べよっと。
Konata-san, this bento.
食べていいよ。ネタバレでも OK ならね。感想教えてくれないかな。
Huh? Did I just say that?
でもよくわかんなくて。
Bad ending where Konata goes into depression when? I guess you could count bad ending of episode 4, sort of, before they kind of forget everything that happened. That's pretty sad. And some bad endings of episode 3 also kind of imply that like they got killed or something. It's kind of insane. Alright, well, we're gonna show all 3 of these because these are unique to this route, so... Well, keep trying. If the sides were more original, you'd have no complaints from me.
同感だね。このお弁当には驚きがない。そう、守りに入ってるんだ。そうなんだ。ごめんね。謝んなくていいわよ。どうせ口から出任せなんだから。何を？この驚異の観察力を疑うか。
Every lucky looking Blazing Konata is just getting friend zoned. It's true. I mean, the Ayano one's a little different in that sense, but I guess she still gets friend zoned, but not as badly.
アニメとかゲームだけでしょ。文句あるなら明日は自分で作れ。それはそれ、これはこれ。お弁当の用意してたら遅刻するもん。なんだっていいけど、休み時間あと10分だよ。
Alright, well that's how that one ends. Alright, it's a bit bland. It's delicious, but it might be a bit bland.
嘘、さっき絶賛したくせに。
I'm talking about as a proper meal. If this were just a side, it's great.
お父さんが薄味が好きだからそれでかも。どうやら私の出番だね。本当の手料理、こうご期待。
You can cook, Konata-san?
失礼な、大したもんだよ。鏡の100倍くらい。
Reminds me of the Kagami special move in Noidro,
なんだっていい
where
け
she
ど、
like cooks
休
something
み時間
terrible
あ
and
と
it
10分だよ。
reduces both characters' HP to 1. When I recorded, I completely forgot that Kagami's lunch is over 10 minutes where the choices merge. Yeah, I thought it was originally where Tsukasa goes like, "Oh no, I'm sleepy," but it's not actually that one. It's the 10 minutes one. Some of them it's not so clear where it happens, but you know. It's delicious. In particular, your fried egg is absolute perfection.
ありがとう。早起きして作ってよかった。明日も作ってこようか。お料理大好きだから。
Wait, really? Then please do. But it doesn't have to be tomorrow. Just do it whenever you feel like it.
わかった。ありがとう。おや、何か別のイベントが発生してませんか？
Love Konata's like jealousy there. No, I didn't mean it like that.
焦るところがまた怪しい。というか、私のイベント返せ。なんだっていいけど、休み時間あと10分だよ。の、いつの間に。
No!
の、
Like that.
大変だ。なんですごく眠たく。
Whoa! Tsukasa-san, you can't fall asleep now.
ここが限界だったか。相当早く起きてたもん。ダメだね。ちゃんと眠らないと持たないよ。お前のせいだろ。ほら、司起こすの手伝え。
And before long, lunch break was over. Amongst all the fun, I only had one regret. I wish I could have savored the bento more. I wonder if she'll make it again for me. As I think this, I look over at Tsukasa and she gives me a bashful smile. Stealing Goomba from Konata took a lot out of Tsukasa. It's true. Stealing him doesn't come for free. Whew, it's finally over. My throat is completely dry. By the time practice had ended, it was 8 p.m. The moon had risen into the night sky. Class ended, let's see, 5 hours ago? I'm well past my limit. Practice for the play is tougher than I thought. You're always moving around and speaking, and you have to repeat things constantly. The outcome is, of course, joint pain, a trembling jaw, and a dry throat. If I don't get something to drink, I'll die! That's true even... Whoa, this is what your voice sounds like? I didn't know if you showed it in other videos. I only watched your Lucky Star videos. I talk in like a couple of... I talk in Moe Drill 2 Part 1, because I did a joke about reading the manual. But yeah, I don't talk in my Lucky Star videos other than that. And I guess I also talked in my Lucky Star Moe Drill like multiplayer demonstration, but yeah, this is what I sound like. Voice reveal, voice reveal. Anyway, so Goomba once again is thirsty as usual. I've arrived at the vending machines. However, I ran into the unthinkable. I don't have my wallet. Alright, I'll settle for water. Even just water will do. There has to be a water cooler nearby. Yes, there it is. There's one in that corner. I'm saved. I'll get some water and... Wait, what was it? Oh, it's because he doesn't... I forgot. I was like, why can't he just drink from the vending machines? He doesn't have money, right? But he does have money. He does have money though. he just got money. I guess he spent it already. Oh well. He just got money. I turned my head and Tsukasa-san was standing there. When did she get here?
衛生的に問題があるからって去年から出なくなったんだよ。
But I need water.
飲めるとこは食堂だけかな。でも今は閉まってるよ。
Seriously? I'd even drink toilet water at this point.
喉が渇いてるの？だったらこれいらない？
So, okay, she presented with a bottle of melon soda. So I'm not sure what this brand is supposed to be. It's probably a reference to something, but I don't actually know. It's like, probably, is it like Panda? Something Nda, right? Panda, Honda? I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody would know.
大好きなんだけど、でも全部飲めなくて。
So you've drank some of that already?
そうだね。やっぱり嫌だよね。
Hey, this is pretty good CG. Honda soda. I mean, I have no clue. Yeah, I like the CG, it's a good one. No, I do. You know, it could be like Fonda or something, yeah. Like, it's like the T was changed to the D for the... Yeah, maybe. No, I do. Honestly, I'm way too thirsty to care about that.
だったら、はいどうぞ。まだ冷たいよ。あ、そろそろ行かないと。ごめん、お姉ちゃんを待たせてるの。
With a pitter-patter, Tsukasa-san ran off. Looks like death won't claim me today. She saved me big time. It's like, man, you know, I get... He's probably not joking. He probably literally would die without drinks. Giving a sigh of relief, I bring the bottle to my lips. Though the drink really was nothing special, it felt like the most amazing drink in the world. Phew, I drank it all in one gulp. Thanks, Tsukasa-san. How should I thank her? While pondering that, I look at the bottle in my hand. It was at that moment that I realized it. This was one of those so-called indirect kisses, right? No need to question it. That's exactly what this was. A no doubt about it indirect kiss. But did Tsukasa-san realize that? No, she couldn't have. She's a bit of an airhead. Anyway, I should go home. If I run into her now... Yeah. My face was increasingly getting warmer. Looking at my reflection in the window as I walked, I could see that even my neck was red. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Redneck moment! It was just an indirect kiss, but there's no reason to be blushing this much. With such thoughts on my mind, I continued to walk back home. It's now been 5 minutes since I left school. The redness on my face is finally settling down. As I turn around the corner, I notice her. Is that Nagamori-san? It was a girl in the school's uniform. She had familiar physical features. It had to be Nagamori-san. What are you doing here? Okay, so I think we've picked go home before, so we can not. Okay, nah, not that. All right. 1, 2, 3. But just keep in mind if you want to see new stuff, we've picked 3 before. Alright, seems like we got lots of votes for 2. I'll just observe. If she needs me, I'm sure she'll call out to me. Alright, so I don't look suspicious, I'll pretend to be on my phone typing an email. Still, Nagamori-san didn't move. She didn't say anything to me either. And then, without me realizing... Huh? Nagamori-san was gone. Where did she go? I had only been looking at my phone for a few seconds. She had suddenly disappeared in that short period of time. Where did she go? Maybe over there? There's an alleyway close to where Nagamori-san was standing. I peeked into it, but she was nowhere to be found. What? That's the only way she could have gone. That's enough of that. There's no need to stick around here any longer. Nagamori-san, what are you up to? Surely you have some reason for being here. Then why doesn't she say why say something? Is she just shy? Or maybe she can't be bothered. Oh well, she really does have some business with me. I'm sure she'll tell me tomorrow. She jumped with such great speed that she traveled through time. I mean, it's still a mystery as to what Nagamori-san is capable of and how she does this. Things have been rough all day. Would have been nice if the surprise from this morning was the only thing. And then we've got this scene, which is the same until we get the email. Alright. Oh, an email. Let's see. Ah, it's from Tsukasa-san.
頑張ってね。
You should eat a Nutri-Grain bar. Okay. I mean...
今日の練習も大変だったね。
Oh
明
no!
日は
Oh
この
no!
キース
Look at all those typos!
頑張ってね。おやすみなさい。
Ruined! And the CG has the typos too! Oh, what a travesty. Today's practice drill was tough for tomorrow's the kiss scene with Kono-chan. Do your best. Good night. It's riddled with typos. Is she nervous? But I'm the one who should be nervous. So yes, obviously, just in case anyone didn't realize, it's got typos on purpose. That one, that one was not, that was not my fault. And honestly, I'm extremely nervous. I'm going to be kissing Konata-san during practice tomorrow. Maybe. What do I do? Seriously, what do I do? I have to do it. But can I? Given how Konata-san's been handling this, I can just follow her lead and it'll probably work out. But still, we're not actually lovers. Tsukasa-san, will you forgive me? I realize what I just said. Why Tsukasa-san? It's not like I'm dating her or anything. But I'm feeling sick for some reason. Could it be? Is it that I don't want to kiss Konata-san in front of her? Is that it? But why? It's the best answer I can give, though. I can't be worrying about all that. I need to practice my lines. And so I pick up the script and get into bed. The kiss scene is scene 58, right? Kiss aside, I still have to memorize my lines. But no matter how many times I read it, nothing would stick. I'm unable to memorize anything. Why, Tsukasa-san? Why? Those words stuck with me for the next 5 minutes. I couldn't think of anything else. I ended up putting the script away. Laying in bed, I closed my eyes. But I can't sleep. When I close my eyes, I keep seeing Tsukasa-san's face. She was staring at me. She wouldn't stop staring. It looked like she was holding back tears. Why? Something about this doesn't make sense. And then we have the same dialogue for like quite a while. Get out of my head! Of course, Konosuba gets angry at us. Yeah, smacked so hard the unlucky sisters appeared. Alright. Choice time. I don't remember which one we picked last time for this one, so. Tied between 1 and 3 right now. 1 is winning. Izumi-san's not the source of the problem. Yeah, oh my gosh. I picked 1 last time. It was ordinarily real. Alright, well. If I'll take ordinarily real on his word, and we'll go pick number 3. What's the conclusion exactly?
言った通り、すべての行き着く場所、それ以外にないわ。
That's not what I meant. What is it the conclusion of? I can't understand without knowing that.
そのうちにわかるわ。嫌でも。
Turning around, I see Tsukasa-san panting heavily.
気持ち悪いよ。胸が。爆発しそうだよ。
Yes, Hayato Yuki Goomba. That's the name of her character. Is everything okay? What happened?
今日のこと、ちゃんと聞こうと思って。
Oh, that. But hold on a second. I'm talking to Nagamori-san.
でも誰もいないよ。
Turning back around, sure enough, she was gone. Nagamori-san had disappeared. Again? Why does this always happen?
もしかして、長森さんと付き合ってるの？
Oh shoot, we've been found out! Absolutely not. You're mistaken. There's nothing between me and Nagamori-san.
よかった。これでコナちゃんも安心だね。
You're mistaken about that too. I mean, even if you weren't, we'd be through at this point.
ねえ、なんで今日の練習は調子悪かったの？
Because I'm so sleep deprived.
じゃあ、なんでそうなったの？
That's because I was staying up late and time got away from me.
嘘。ごまかしちゃやだよ。本当のこと言って。私じゃ嫌？
Those words were so harsh to hear. Ah, Tsukasa-san looks so hurt. How can I not trust you? Especially if you're making a face like that.
じゃあ、
You didn't show off the low favorability dialogue for the Spirit of Miki one. Yeah, they're not too notable, really. I think both, yeah, they're not too notable. They're pretty unremarkable. I'm not sure about the other ones. There's probably, like, I'd be interested to see what the Hiyori one is or something. Maybe the Patty one, but... don't think these are too notable. Though it might be hard to say it to you specifically.
なんで？私でダメならお姉ちゃん呼ぶよ。
No, don't do that. Telling someone other than you is kinda... But telling you is also...
何それ？
I mean, it might freak you out, or make you hate me.
よくわかんないけど、でも私嫌う理由なんて何もないよ。だから話して、誰にも言わないから。ね。
By the way, Sakasa-san, did you run all the way here just to ask me?
それもあるけど、とりあえず励ましてあげたいなって思って。
Sakasa-san gave a bashful smile as she said that. Seeing that threw my heart into disarray, and all those prior feelings evaporated. Thank you. That made me feel better. I guess I have to tell you. Yeah, I don't want to cause any more trouble, and now I have a nice incentive too.
教えて。昨日の夜、何があったの？
Okay, so it was after I got home.
へえ、そういうことだったの？
Hey, don't be so loud.
ごめん。でも、そうだったんだ。
I'm really sorry. I said it'd freak you out, didn't I?
そんなことないよ。だって、やっぱり私のせいだよ。変なメール出してごめんね。
It's not your fault. That email made me happy. Really cheered me up.
ありがとう。できたら返信してくれるともっと嬉しいかも。
So sorry. Next time I will. You can count on that.
でも、なんで私が出てくるの？それに悲し
Just be thankful that Tsukasa didn't choose violence. Oh man, she could have. I guess my imagination was just running wild. Sorry for thinking such strange things.
うん。でもそれ、当たってるかも。
What do you mean?
うーん。ちょっと待ってて。
I remember recording this moment and like it really was like, oh my gosh, what in the world is happening? Because it just gets all quiet. It's like, oh my gosh. That was like 2 years ago. What was that? Yeah, that was like 2.5 years ago at this point. That's crazy. Or no, that wasn't 2.5 years. It was like 2 years ago. Yeah, when I recorded this originally. What's wrong? Did something happen? Doki doki moment. Tsukasa-san didn't answer, but there has to be some reason for this. Her mutter breaks the silence. Tsukasa-san's face becomes increasingly upset. What is she doing? What on earth is happening? She's getting all anxious looking. What's the problem? Tsukasa-san, what's wrong? Something bothering you? And then... a sad moment. Mumbling and sobbing, she couldn't get words out. Soon, glistening drips appeared. Tears emerged from Tsukasa-san's eyes. What's wrong? What happened?
ダメ。そんなの。なんかやだ。
What is it? What do you hate?
ごめんね。キスするとこ考えたの。
You were gonna kiss me?
他の人とキスするの。そしたら不安で悲しくて。ごめんね。変なこと想像したね。それに泣いちゃって。ごめん。
It's okay. Anyway, so that's what that was? I thought I had done something wrong.
ごめんね。けどこんなの初めて。すごく不思議で。それに
And?
内緒なの。まだわかんないから。
Tsukasa-san gave another embarrassed smile.
とにかく理由がわかってほっとしたかも。
But it doesn't fix the problem. How can I get Koneta-san to forgive me? Yeah, I think if you get the bad favorability, it just like skips straight to this. And then Tsukasa says something about like how like what you saw was like, oh, you know, it's kind of those weird dreams, you know, or something like that. I forget what it is, but it's like something along those lines. And so you skip the whole like her crying thing.
コナちゃんだって仲直りしたいって考えてるよ。
You think so?
私たち友達だもん。それぐらいはわかるよ。
So what should I do? You think you could ask her to meet me so we can talk?
それも大丈夫。お姉ちゃんとゆきちゃんが頑張ってくれてるもん。
Huh? What does that mean?
明日まで待って。絶対に仲直りさせてあげるから。ね。
Alright, and then this is stuff we've seen before in the previous streams, so. Basically, Konata forgives us because she just does. I mean, because we tell her what happened, and it's like, oh, okay, I understand. Although it's a little different near the end. Oh wait, there we go. So it's like, okay, here.
今度からちゃんと言うこと。以上。
Wait, so
許してあげるよ。若さゆえの過ちってことで。
aberration. Anyway, I do agree that I screwed up for your adolescent aberration.
それが分かってるならなおよし。昨日の分まで今日は頑張ろうね。
Absolutely. Ah, lunch break is over.
やば、ちょっとごめん。
Where are you going? We're headed for the same classroom, right?
じゃなくて、トイレ。そんじゃね。
Ah, I could have handled that with a bit more tact. What if I just made her mad at me again? Hopefully that's not the case.
早く早く。じゃないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
Huh? Why are you here, Tsukasa-san?
ごめんね。二人のことが心配になっちゃって。嫌だった？
Not at all. I would have done the same thing.
だったらよかったんだけど。あ、それよりお疲れ様。仲直りできたみたいだね。
Yeah, somehow we did. Sorry for worrying you.
そんなことないよ。友達のためだし。それに。
And what?
ダメ。ここからは内緒だよ。
Keeping the reason for things a secret caused this problem in the first place, remember?
行く。
Hey, it's Akamari. Great to see you. You should tell me. Not telling me could cause another fight.
学園祭終わったらじゃダメ？
I guess that's fine, but why?
だけ考えたいの。でも嫌いにならない？
Not at all. I'm not so petty that I would hate you for that.
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえて安心したよ。
Huh? What makes you say that? Alright, no worries, Joseph. See you later. Thanks for stopping by.
それもないしょ。はあ、もうこんな時間だよ。早く教室に行かないと。
Okay, we've seen this, same stuff. Alright. Whew, we're finally done. All that's left is the performance. Tomorrow. Saying that made me nervous again. I ought to be really tired, but somehow I'm still quite restless. Don't be anxious. Though I guess it can't be helped, huh? I try to regain composure, but I can't. My body's starting to get all warm. The heat's slowly creeping into my head. I'll get something to drink. Feeling the night breeze might help too. The closest vending machines are the ones in the courtyard. There should be a nice breeze there too. It's the drinks again. Alright, what should I get? I step foot into the courtyard, mumbling to myself.
これで全部かな。好きなの絶対あるよね。喜んでくれるかな。
Tsukasa-san stood in front of the machines. Come to think of it, she wasn't with us when practice ended. She must be buying drinks for everyone. Though that mountain of drinks is too much for one person to carry. Yeah, there's just no way you could. And sure enough, Tsukasa-san started to panic.
どうしよう。こんなに持てないよ。どこかに袋ないのかな。
She aimlessly looked around. Once, twice, 3 times, but to no avail. There was no bag to be found. Well, duh, I mean, this isn't a convenience store.
袋。取りに戻る時間はないし。どうしよう。
How about I help? I think if we work together, we could carry them. Or, I think if we work together, we could carry them.
なんでここにいるの？
I was getting something to drink. Are these for everyone?
一人分。
Tsukasa's a chugger. She drinks so much. Seriously? You were gonna drink all these yourself?
違うよ。
Dumped all that money on the vending machine, yeah. Huh? Me?
ジュースをあげようと思ったの。けど好きなのが分かんなくて、それで全部買えばいいかなーって。
I see. Thanks, Tsukasa-san.
どういたしまして。好きなの選んで。
Lined up in front of the vending machine were 15 drinks. It was a magnificent sight. I pick up a black tea and a melon soda. You should have this one. Melon's your favorite, right?
あ、覚えてたんだ。
I'm not that forgetful. Though I am a bit lacking in confidence.
大丈夫だよ。メロン大好き。
Well, that's good. Though you really should have just asked me what my favorite. Though you really should have just asked me what my favorite was.
それ、ダメだよ。びっくりさせたかったし。それに、恥ずかしいし。
Why?
それは、そうだから、そうだもん。それより早く飲んで。今日は 飲みかけじゃないよ。
Unspoiled drink. Thanks, so it still made me happy, even when you had drank some of it.
本当？だったらいいけど。でもちょっと恥ずかしいよね。
Why?
後から気がついたけど、あれって関節キスだよね。
Oh, yeah.
ごめんね。嫌だったよね。だから今日のこれ、あの時のお詫びも一緒なの。
Tsukasa-san smiled as she said that. However, something about it seems sad. What would be a nice thing to tell her? After giving it some thought, I say... I require 10 more drinks. I love that one. Alright, well, we're gonna pick all 3 because... Just so you can see them all. This ain't gonna be enough. Maybe if you give me 10 more.
そうなんだ。けどごめん。今日はもうお金
I'm gonna give you a direct kiss. Oh my gosh. So, yes, we've shown our greed.
明日でいい？
Didn't work out
そ
for
し
us.
たら買ってあげられるよ。ダメかな。
I was just joking. I actually didn't mind that you drank some of it.
本当？本当に本当？
Really, truly. It wasn't icky at all.
よかった安心しちゃった。
Alright, and that's where it meets back up. It's okay. I didn't mind the indirect kiss.
けどそれでもなの。私のわがままだから気にしないで。それよりもっと飲んで。まだまだいっぱいあるから。ね。
Yeah. Thanks. Alright.
いけない。
Not at all. In fact, I wouldn't mind kissing you, Tsukasa-san.
私とキス？コナちゃんじゃなくて？はあ、どうしようどうしよう。キスだよね。キスするんだよね。私にできるのかな。
Well, I won't know until I try.
だよね。だったらどうぞ。
Huh? I can kiss you?
しないとうまくならないんだよね。
I guess so, but now's not a good time, is it?
そうだね。それに
I smell
も
sin.
うちょっと後がいいよ。
I wanted to ask her what she meant by, it'd be better later. But I couldn't. It would have been awkward, and I wasn't brave enough.
でもよかった。嫌われてなくて。
I'm surprised she doesn't just immediately explode at the first option. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I mean, this is probably like the most direct you can get in all of the 10 routes. In terms of like, you know, being very straightforward that you like her, like, you know. Those words broke me. I frantically turned away to hide my extremely flushed face.
おーい、ガンさん、どこにいるのよ。いけない、お姉ちゃん待たせてたんだ。ごめん、今日はここでさよならなの。
I understand. See you tomorrow.
本当にごめんね。明日は頑張ってね。
Tsukasa-san waved rapidly as she ran on. Her figure began to disappear into the darkness, and soon she was gone. I'd rather not think about that. So let's figure out what to do about these. There are still 13 cans left. Still too much for one person to drink. Oh well. I guess I'll leave them in the classroom. That way everyone can share them tomorrow. Of course, Tsukasa-san gets the credit. I was loading the drinks into my bag when my phone went off. Oh, it's Tsukasa-san. I wonder why she's calling. Yes? Hello?
もしもし、ごめん。大事なこと忘れてたの。
Is it the drinks? I'm leaving them in the classroom.
違うの。そうじゃなくて。うわー
Oh, but for one Goomba, it's like 13 drinks is too much for one person, but for one Goomba, it's enough. That's probably true for him. Are you okay?
大丈夫。階段から落ちかけただけだから。
Just fell down the stairs? Maybe you shouldn't walk while talking.
そしたらお姉ちゃんに怒られちゃうもん。そんなことより明日なの。あのね、終わった後、予定、
I told you, stop moving! Please listen to me!
大丈夫だもん。それより明日は。
I'm not doing anything in particular. I guess I'll go to the closing ceremony.
だったら、お願い、話したいことがあるの。だから付き合って。
Sure, just send me an email when you're ready, okay?
ありがとう。よかった。これであとは、うわー
Tsukasa-san! Tsukasa-san! Oh, well, I better go look for her. It's just like Lamau. She fell down the stairs again. I ended up finding her on the floor in the hallway, crying with a scraped knee. I brought her to Kagami-san. Then the two of us went our separate ways. I didn't get home until around midnight. I'm going straight to bed tonight, though I wonder what Tsukasa-san wants to talk about. With that in my mind, I fell asleep. Alright, playtime. It's time for Fate Stay
た
Night.
だいまより3年生合同部隊を開演いたします。繰り返します。ただいまより3年生合同部隊を開演いたします。
ヘイト、ステイナイト。そう、あなたが私のマスターか。
Let's go, Great King. Do we have enough weapons in our reserves?
みんなすごいよ。お客さん、すっごく喜んでるよ。あとちょっとだよ。頑張って。最後に一つだけ伝えないと。
Oh, what is it?
シロ、あなたを愛している。遠い夢を見た。
You know, Akamadi, I have to say it's a fair point. Falls down the whole school, falls down the stairs like several times, only scraped knee. Meanwhile, Kagami twists her leg a little too much. Completely out of commission for the whole rest of the school festival. Like, out of commission for weeks. So out of commission that it's better to just get a completely different actor to take over. Kind of insane. So, you know, Kagami must be like real weak, I guess, relative to Tsukasa. Alright, well, this is the same. That voice made my heart skip a beat. I turned my head to see who it was.
お疲れ様。お昼寝してたの？
Yeah, you know me.
服に落ち葉がついてるもん。私もよくやるんだ。
I see. Wait, huh? So you sleep outside a lot?
うん、家のお手伝いで。うち神社だから境内の掃除をしてるときに、
You get tired and fall asleep, huh? Kinda wanna see that.
なんで
So you wear a shrine maiden outfit and all that? Never seen the real thing. And it's certainly not every day you get to see a sleepy one.
いいよ、大したものじゃないし。
No, it really is. I'd love to see it.
じゃあ、今度来る？週末はお手伝いしてるから。あ、でも居眠りはわからないよ。するのは、たまに。2回に1回とか。
Like half the time. Probably more like 3/4 of the time. I was just joking. I'm not some weirdo who likes to watch people sleep or anything.
じゃあ、なし？
No, I will, if that's okay. I'm probably voice acting that wrong. It's like, huh? No, I will. That's okay.
何もお構いできないけど。
Sadly, I must descend. See ya. Well, if you're saying that you're leaving real, then see ya later. If you're talking about Goomba, then yeah, you're right. Don't worry about that. We'll have a great time. Let me know whenever you're up for it.
わかったよ。またメールするね。
What's wrong?
なんでもない。それより、はい、これ。
In a slight panic and as if she was trying to distract me, she hands me a can. It was black tea.
これ好きだったよね。
Thanks, but why?
お昼寝の後でしょ。だから、それから、喉が、難しいよ。
What's tough?
なんでもないよ。あ、よかったら飲んで。早くしないと冷めちゃうよ。
You're meant to drink this cold, though.
で、あとはこうして、それから。
Tsukasa-san, what are you doing? I come up behind her and take a peek. She was gripping her phone in her hand. Are you writing an email?
やだ、見ちゃダメだよ。
Yeah, I really like that too. It's like she forgets that she was supposed to text you to meet up. So it's like, no, I gotta write the email. I mean, yeah, not text. She was promised to email, right? Very nice. Yeah, I like that. I didn't see what you wrote, but is something wrong? Is there something you need to go do?
約束なの。これで送信して。
Yeah, this one, and then also I think the Hiyori route did a really good job at like having nice little things that they kind of call back to and nice little moments. So Tsukasa's my favorite of these three. Hiyori is also again a strong contender for my favorite overall. When are you meeting them? Is your family visiting?
そうじゃないの。昨日のだよ。
What do you mean? Oh, my phone's ringing. Pulling my phone out of my pocket, sure enough I had received an email. Upon realizing who it was from, I had no words. Huh? This is from you?
ごめんね。昨日の約束 束なの。忘れてて。だから今メールして。
But what's the point? Never mind. Excited for the Hiyori read as well. I expect a lot of chaos. Yeah, that one's very chaotic, but it's also very wholesome, too. If you can believe it. You found me at a good time, so let's consider this our meetup.
本当？じゃあ今いい？
Of course, we're talking right now after all.
ありがとう。けどどうしよう。約束のことだけ考えてたから。急に。
What's wrong? Your face is getting all red.
ごめん。
So what do you want to do? Would you rather we do it later?
それダメ。今の方がいい。じゃないと言えなくなっちゃいられるが。
I have to, but I just can't do it. Okay, but calm down first. Take a deep breath. Go on, do it.
深呼吸終わり。ごめん、もう大丈夫。
So, are you ready?
ね、すっごく変なことなの。けど大事なことなの。さっきしなかったよね、コナちゃんとそのキス。
Hey, Shy
あれ
Guy.
ってなんで？
This time I missed the stream. Well, no worries. We didn't see having to play in the both that here between to breathe. Why do you ask?
気になるから聞いたらダメって思うけど、でも聞きたくて。
Tsukasa-san went silent. No, she was bracing herself for something. She just stood there, anticipating my response.
やっぱり嫌？言いたくないこと？
Yeah, not really. But it'd be wrong not to. It had been bubbling up inside me this whole time. I can't hold it in any longer. There's also not going to be a better time than now, so... I didn't kiss her because I was embarrassed to do it in front of the others, and...
それから何？
I couldn't kiss someone else in front of the girl I like. I didn't want to.
好きな子いたんだね。
Yes, and it's Misao! I'm sure Meatball will jump in to say. Yeah.
コナちゃんじゃないとしたらユキちゃん？
No, Miyuki-san is a good friend, but it's not her.
だったらお姉ちゃん？
It's not Kagami-san either.
だったら草壁さん？
Yes, it's Kusakabe-san!
黒井先生とか？
Yes, it's Kusakabe-san! It's neither of them. It's actually Kusakabe-san. The girl I like is... I stopped short of saying her name. I'm too embarrassed to say it. So I followed up with something different. Someone who's always been there for me. Ever since I transferred here. Yeah, I really like this too. The way that they followed this up. With like, it's, you know, and then he says something wholesome about Tsukasa. Like, this was very well written. You could tell that whoever wrote this part was really good at writing this. Although, or they put a lot of care into writing like a really wholesome one for this.
わかんないよ。そんな子知らないもん。
You definitely know her. She's in Kagami's class. and she's very close by.
すぐそば？
Tsukasa-san looked around, but of course she didn't find anything.
誰もいないよ。屋上とかから見張ってるの？
Yes! Misao is looking down at us. Are you serious? You're not pulling my leg, are you?
そんなことないもん。冗談なんかじゃないもん。だって
She had short hair.
だって好きな人の好きな人だもん。見ときたい。そしたら私
When Dense MC meets Dense Girl, yeah.
ごめん。迷惑だよね。変なこと言っちゃったね。冗談だから。今の全部冗談なの。だからその
What is it, Shy Guy? What is it? Or are you just calling me out for changing the story? There's no way I could do that. I'm never... You should really make a scene where this one gets ruined by Misao being the one Miss you actually wanted. You know, that's not impossible. That's an interesting idea. I will have to keep that in mind.
そんなその子に悪いよ。
Not at all. Yeah, the stream has a 20-second chat delay, and yeah, not much can be done about it. I mean, nobody's looking at us. We're the only ones here, right?
だったらすぐそばって。あれ？それってもしかして私？
Oh my gosh, every route is just Misao romance route. It all involves Misao. I'll avoid saying any details about that, just because I know people don't want spoilers, but it's like, yeah, I could already imagine, it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. You shouldn't have forgotten about yourself.
ごめん。けど、あれ、涙が出て。
Replace everyone with Misao? Oh my gosh. I mean, you can do that actually, in a sense. There is, the game does allow you to have, like, other characters speak when it's supposed to be some other character. Because there is one point in the game where they do use that, where it's like a different person's voice comes out of one of the characters' mouths. So, you could just have it so Misao is like every character. You made Tsukasa cry. With a smile on her face, tears poured from Tsukasa-san's eyes, and her shoulders were trembling. This is my fault. I put her through all that, so I'm sorry. But you don't need to worry any longer. I hug her. She has a very dainty figure. If I keep holding her this tightly, I might break her. I'll be delicate and gentle. Well, as we've established, she's definitely not fragile. She can fall down the stairs just fine.
ごめん。また迷惑かけてるね。
You're not a bother. How about me, Tsukasa-san? Do you not like me doing this?
好き。すごく嬉しいの。温かくて優しくて、だから私もさせて。そっちも温かくさせて。一緒がいいからね。
In response, I bring her in closer and hold her just a bit tighter. Tsukasa-san also took her hand and wrapped it around me, gently pulling me in closer.
ありがとう。大好きだよ。
This is my second time seeing this. Earlier with Konoto-san, and now with Tsukasa-san. During the play, all I felt was embarrassment. My heart was beating fast. But that's all it was. It wasn't the same heart-throbbing I feel now.
ずっと一緒。そうなれたら嬉しいな。
In response, I pull her in even closer, and then And then you fall a dream again. And this is, of course, the same for the whole rest of the route, so... It's all the same.
So.
But of course we do have the Tsukasa mini scenario. So we're not quite done yet. So Akamari says, my only real legit criticism to this game is how fast the romance goes. So basically the reason for that is that it's not really... Oh, so something to understand is that it was at least it's really a couple of weeks actually, because there's some points where times kind of skips a bit, so it's more like a couple of weeks. And there's some kind of story-related reasons, so it kind of spoilery, but it's implied that because of there's some notion that they've known the protagonist for longer than you might think, basically. There's some implication that that's the case. So, and then of course there's the fact that the romance is not really the main part of this game, right? It's just Lucky Memorial is focused on it, but the rest of the routes are not romantic related, so you know. But yeah, this isn't like a romance game explicitly, right? So that's kind of why it goes a little fast. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna get into too much detail, Akamadi, about exactly what I mean by that, but just like there's more to it than just we're just playing like the loop just loops over and over again, right? Right. There's a little bit more to it than just we time loop and then like every single loop is like no different from the previous or sort of thing like that. I'll try not to be too specific about that. All right, but anyway, we got the Tsukasa scenario. You get this if you beat the Tsukasa route. Alright, Akamadi. See ya. Thanks for checking it out. I'm probably gonna not go on too much longer anyway.
お姉ちゃん大丈夫かな。こじらせないといいんだけど。さてと次はエマのとこをお掃除しなきゃ。あれ、このエマイラストが描いてある。すごいかわいい。でもこれまさか私？そんなことないと思うけど。
やっと着いた。結構遠かったっすね。
My favorite characters, Man A and Man B.
けど駅から近いと興ざめっしょ。つかさ、おいおい、あれあれ。
So Man A and Man B are actually voiced by the same person. You didn't know. Like all of the male, like extra background character voices are the same guy. So yeah, you can see his shirt, right? He's actually the same guy who does all the male
来たこ
background.
れ。あれは翼っす。双子巫女の妹の方っすよ。
It's the same guy who does the male background voices for the Lucky Star anime as well. Same guy.
参拝客の方ですよね。
じこっちみんな。
ごめんなさい。
ああ、いや、ネタなんで。こっちこそさせ。無茶ぶり成功。こんなことあるあるねえよ。
The lol is actually in the original Japanese too. They put the W there.
いやーでも感激っす。モデルの一人に会えるなんて聖地巡礼万歳。
ここは聖地じゃなくて神社なんですけど。
だから聖地っすよ。キラスター知りません？出てるっすよ。
誰が？
ほらほら、これこれ。
あ、本当だ。これ私とお姉ちゃん？
So this was edited, of course. It doesn't say like the English on the side is not in the original. Originally there was just like some like indecipherable like black smudges for like representing text. Like little just like So I was able to erase that and add that in there.
ツンデレな高見萌え、俺の嫁決定だし。なら僕の嫁は翼っすよ。天然ドジっ子激萌え。
田上に翼。名前までそっくりなんですね。
性格も似てるっすよ。っていうか、いやすんごいっす。まんま翼っすよ。田上さんは今日はいないの？
お姉ちゃんは風邪をひいて寝込んでるんです。だから今日は私一人で。
Key luck, as in lucky backwards, or not lucky backwards, but like kind of lucky backwards. It's, you know, a bit offset. Interestingly, Moe Droll 2 has Twinkle Star,
聞いたか同志セ
which
ルジャン
seems
ト。
to be distinct from
我ら
this
ブイソ取
show.
引の出番だぞ。だカピタン、なすべきことは一つっす。
何を？
これより我々モーテルロシアは高宮神社救済作戦を開始する。同志諸君、高ぶり燃えよう。やー。
作戦ってゲームとかですか？すみませんがここでは。
I'm sorry, sir. This is a Wendy's.
じゃなくてお手伝い。神社の掃除手伝うよ。
ダメですよ。参拝の方にそんなことさせられませんよ。
それっすよ、それリアルで翼っす。手伝わせてください。僕に思い出をください。
でも
そんなことよりこれ見てくれ。どう思う？
とってもビニール袋です。どこから持ってきたんですか？
持参したであります。ゴミや落ち葉を拾うであります。社務所のとこをやればいいかな。 じゃあ僕階段やるっす。
本当にいいんですか？やっぱりご迷惑じゃ。
You gotta see Lilac Star or Keylux Star. We do a little bit the space themed program that the protagonists watch is implied to be Keylux Star. So
だったら一つお願いがあるっす。土田くんとバルサミコ酢飲みたいなって言ってほしいっす。
いいですけど、それじゃあ土田くんとバルサミコ酢飲みたいな。
萌えー、よかったな、マジよかったな、巡礼してよかったな。俺死んでもいい、一生魔法使いでもいいっす。
今のでいいんですか？
あざーす、一生の思い出、あざーす。
TY. He says Azas, which is like just a very shortened form of Arigatou gozaimasu. So TY.
行くぞ、同志セルジャント、高宮神社を浄化するのだ。
It is now sunset.
すごく綺麗。本当にありがとうございます。
イージーミッション、大したことないっすよ。その通り、聖地巡礼におけるマナー、これが大人のマナー。
でもこんなにしてもらって、それにもう夕方になっちゃったし。
そうっすね、翼さん帰らないとやばいっすよね。
じゃなくてお二人ですよ。こんなに遅くまで本当にすみません。
ダメっす、謝っちゃダメっす。僕がやりたいだけっすから。僕は翼さんのこと大好きっす。一番燃えるっすから。
ありがとうございます。恥ずかしいですよ。
きたー、いいよこれ、照れる翼超萌え。嫁こっちでもいい。ダメっす、僕の嫁っす。カピタンには高見がいるっすよ。それだ、作戦を最終段階に移行する。
作戦ってもうお仕事はないんですけど。
今度は手伝いじゃない、聖地巡礼に来た思い出作り&俺の嫁の回遊祈願だ。司さん、絵馬ください。
はい、何枚でしょう
？100枚と言いたいところだが、それをやったら迷惑になる。聖地巡礼はマナーが命。それを忘れたらファン失格っす。その通り。ならばこの1枚に魂を込める。せいやー、お見事、お見事でござる。カピタンして乱れ鏡にござる。
People still visit that shrine.
そっくり。ほなちゃんよりずっとうまい。
一筆入魂。この絵馬にキラスタのアニメ第2期と鏡さんの回を祈願する。
And he's still waiting to this day. I don't think he's gonna get a second season of Keylux Star.
ありがとうございます。お姉ちゃん喜ぶと思います。
そうかな。ならすんげえ嬉しいんだけど。
ここに奉納されてるイラストの絵馬は全部聖地巡礼された方が描かれたんですか？
もちろん、全てに魂がこもっている。ちなみに俺は5度目だけどね。カピタン、そろそろ電車の時間が。なら最後の締めだ。さて皆さんご一緒に。2杯2拍手1杯。
They put a Tsukasa statue on the shrine that appears in the opening. Yeah, they did. They did. I heard about that. It's a pretty interesting Tsukasa statue. Kind of it's like a weird art style. It's not quite like the manga or the anime.
よっ。
今日はありがとうございました。またお越しください。お姉ちゃんからだ。はい、もしもし。あんたまだ掃除してるの？もうそろそろ日が暮れるわよ。ごめんねお姉ちゃん、参拝客の方が来てて。だったら仕方ないけど。また熱が。大丈夫だよ、すぐに治るよ。おかしな子ね、なんでわかるのよ。それはね、内緒。神社に来たらわかるよ。何それ、教えなさいよ。ダメ、直接見てほしいの。きっと元気出るよ。わかったわよ。それで明日なんだけどさ。私一人でもできるよ。全然大丈夫。じゃあよろしく。早く帰ってきなよ。明日は聖地巡礼の人来るかな。学校終わったらすぐに来てみようっと。楽しみだな。
Yeah, Washinomiya Shrine as opposed to in this game, and also just I guess the Japan Lucky Star in general is Takonomiya, right? So Takanomiya, right? Anyway, that's it for the Tsukasa route. I feel like we probably should just call it for today, and then leave the Yuki route for a third stream, since it's 3 hours. We're at the 3-hour point. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. It was a really good time. And yeah, don't have much else to say. But just, yeah, it's progress on Misao on menu. What do you mean Misao on menu? Misao menu? Oh, I see. Yeah, because she said Droga. Alright. Okay, well, we'll have this to end it off. Alright. See you guys later.